Sky Mobile sponsors the transfer window on Sky Sports News.
Positive talks continue between Monaco and Arsenal over the signing of striker Folarin Balogun. Monaco have yet to go back in with an improved bid, but it's understood that discussions are centred on... There's a broad agreement in place on a fee before finalising a payment structure. Chelsea, though, they are interested in him. Sam, with Balogun, we've never really had a chance to see him in the Premier League, but he was excellent in France last season. Would you like to see him get a chance in the Premier League?
Yeah, I would, and I think he deserves a chance to be playing for Arsenal, to be honest. From what he did on loan last season for Stade Rennes, where he scored 21 goals in Ligue 1, and he looked really exciting. He looked like a forward that was hungry to score goals. I think something different to what Arsenal have as well in terms of Gavi Jesus and Eddie Nketiah. They're the players that like to link up play and like to, get assists as well. I think Balogun is more of a player that is in behind the defence, off the last defender, trying to get goals. And he looked really exciting in pre-season as well, before he got his injury. And then after that, we haven't really seen much of him at Arsenal. I think it's pretty clear that he wants to move away. He wants to be playing first-team football. I think he does want to be playing in Europe as well, getting a little glimpse of playing abroad and knowing the standard that he's at. I'm excited to see where he ends up. It would be interesting to see if Chelsea do go in for that deal and say, we do need another striker and we do want him here. I think the price is putting people off a little bit because of the fact that it's quite expensive and he's still a little bit of an unknown entity in terms of playing in the Premier League or playing in European football. But I'm excited to see what happens with him.
Timing is fascinating because Gabriel Jesus has just picked up an injury. This is probably the window where he could have played. And you never know, he might have actually played very well and Arsenal still sold him because it does feel like Arsenal do want to sell him. They trust Eddie Nketiah, but he's very unlucky. He's picked up an injury and he probably won't get a chance to show everyone what he's all about at Arsenal.
Zach, if the asking price of £50 million is putting people off, is that fair? Because if you were signing a player from Ligue 1 who's got a goal more than a goal every 2 games, an international with 1 goal in 2 appearances, again, 1 every 2 games, you'd think he'd be worth £50 million. Is it just because he simply isn't wanted by a Premier League club?
I think there's a lot of people that will look at the Arsenal situation, say they've got Gabriel Jesus, they've given Eddie Nketiah a new contract, right? Arsenal maybe aren't in the driving seat of this deal. They know that Balogun is somebody that wants to get minutes and wants to possibly play football elsewhere, and so they don't have to pay the huge fee that maybe Arsenal are wanting. We have also seen seasons where people have just had one fantastic year and not been able to replicate it the next campaign or another club that they go on to. That's not to say that he wouldn't, but this is possibly a possibility that could happen and why clubs could be wary about it. He is super exciting. He's super exciting, obviously still incredibly young, somebody that has a huge future ahead of him, and he needs to make sure that next move is right. We mentioned Chelsea there. I've seen him linked to Tottenham Hotspur as well. He needs to make sure his next move somewhere he's going to be the main striker, where he's guaranteed to be playing number 9. And at all these clubs, it's not known for sure. Tottenham would be a good move, but they spent 60 million on... Arsenal Spurs doesn't happen, but they spent 60 million on Richarlison last year. He just needs to make sure this move is right for him and for the future of his career.